Hey, it's the Midnight Round, and today we're going to be doing a charity shop haul. So I have some £1 clothing items from the sale rail out of the Tapping House Hospice in Swaffham. I have a couple of books as well, which I don't very often get books, but I have them. I have a item from the Children's Society, I think, and I also have an item from Cancer Research. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm the Midnight Raven. I am always going out looking for a bargain, and 99.9% of the time you can find a bargain for next to nothing. So let's start with some of the clothes, then we'll break it up with the books, and then we'll come back to the clothes at the end, and then finish with a mug. So these items are only £1. The only reason they are £1 is because they've been in the shop a while, and when the stuff has been in the shop in a while and it doesn't go after a couple of weeks, they then reduce it. If it doesn't go after it's been reduced, they then go into rag bags and is sold to a rag man, and they still make money at the end of the day. Sometimes it can just be the type of clothes. Swaffham is quite a middle of the range between elderly and families. So there's like that elderly OAP / over 50 market, and then there's the families. So if you get a lot of teenager clothes, maybe a lot of sports clothes, you're not necessarily selling them. So the first item I picked up was this gorgeous dress. Now, I'm going to be trying on each of these items in a separate video on YouTube Shorts. Some of the items I keep, some of the items I sell on Vinted. So first of all, we got this beautiful, gorgeous dress. I know it's a bit hard to show you, but it is really nice, and I love the print. I love the color. I love the fact that it's got quite a tight waist. This was a new with tags as well. I couldn't find who originally it was for. It is a small. I don't think it had a wash tag or anything to tell me. So technically it's unbranded. It just says what makes the brand stand out, and it just says made with love. We eliminate the middleman, which allows us to shop direct. No idea, but I think it's quite cute and quite gorgeous. I love the dress. So you'll see that in a YouTube short at some point. Okay, next item, we've got something I don't generally buy, and that's shirts. So as it's got the red cross in it, these are all £1. And this was a black and white shirt from Zara Women. And I thought it was quite fetching. It's not very often I buy shirts, but I do wear a lot of suit trousers. And I did think that maybe having a shirt for maybe an upcoming interview or something when I am allowed to go back to work could be good, just to have black trousers and a shirt. And I don't currently have an interview shirt, so I thought this would be an interview shirt would come in handy. So I picked up that for £1. They're all in size, most of them are size 10, I think. Okay, got another, is this another dress? I think this is another dress. Again, these are really nice summery dresses as well. Be perfect for the summer. So again, beautiful print as well. It's kind of flowery. And it was originally from Marks and Spencer's, which I don't very often buy Marks and Spencer's clothes. Food, yes, but clothes, no. As you can see, it's got a mark for it. This was a bit of a bigger size. I think this was a 12. So it's a bit bigger. Sometimes I'm an 8, sometimes I'm a 10. Wrong time of the month, I can bloat to a 12. It's a curse. But yeah, it's really shapely. I love the color, especially black and white. You know me, I'm a black and white fan, and I love the flower print. I was never adverse to flower prints necessarily. It's just gonna kind of be like the right print, and it also does have this little shawl that goes with it as well. So basically, when you have the dress on, you put this over your shoulders, or you can have it tied round. So it does come with a little shawl as well. I originally thought it was a belt, but no, it's actually a shawl. So you don't get a lot of dresses with shawls nowadays. Okay, so aside from the dresses, I got a top. Again, this is from Pussycat London. Again, not down to £1. It's a size 10, and it's in this beautiful black colour, and it's kind of sequined, kind of shiny. I meant to say glitter, kind of glitter shiny, and then it's got this gorgeous kind of laced overlay on the top. And I've been getting more and more into green. As you can see, my hair is sort of faded now. I need to re-dye it. But I'm kind of liking the color green. Never really gravitated it towards it before, but I love the Joker. And the more and more I've gone on recently, I've become just comfortable with a bit of color. So I thought this was really, really cute. Like I said, it's from Pussycat London. Never had anything from them. But I thought this was stunning. Absolutely thought it was gorgeous. Okay, so next item. Where should we go? Okay, let's do one more and then I'll show you a couple of the books. So this again was just a very simple black dress. Simple little black dress, originally from River Island. And it's just kind of a simple dress. I don't know how much of that you can see. Just a simple dress. Just black, couple of buttons, nothing really exciting. Again, I thought I could use it as an interview dress because it was just plain and simple. Can't go back to work quite yet, but I would like to think that in the future I could. All of these clothes will be tried on YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels and TikTok. Then I got a couple of books and then we'll do some more clothes. So the books I got were the Book of Humour Tombstones. So these are the funny things that you can find on the tombstones. Again, it was from the hospice. And these are looking at gravestones and the stuff that you get on gravestones. So you've got dear drunk old Susan oft was found, but now she's laid beneath the ground. As Dornell dead, alas the day, her nose was red and moist as clay. For morn to light of care bereft, she pled her glass and wept her throttle. Without a sigh, her friends she left, and now she's live, but much to grieve to leave her bottle. And it's all about weird things that people have on their gravestones. To dress my body in a lace gown and place it in my favourite car, a blue 1964 Ferrari with the seat slanted comfortably. Should they say what fail to carry out, the request is to inherit only £10,000. And it's just an entire book full of weird quotes. And I paid 50p for that. And then I picked up this gorgeous book, and it's The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And it's in this really cool old art style and everything. It's a really cool thing, and I love Sherlock Holmes. My favourite is The Hound of the Baskervilles, but that doesn't have this one in it. But you've got A Scandal in Bohemia, The Man with the Twisted Lip, The Speckled Band, The Musgrave Ritual, and The Final Problem. And the art styles are just really cool, and it's got that old smell as well, and I paid 50p for that. And it's really cool illustrated one as well. I just love it for my collection of weird and wonderful books. Okay, so moving on to the next item of clothes that I got from the hospice. They were from the hospice as well, the two books. I got this really cool, I think it's a shirt. Can't think if it's a shirt or I think it's a shirt. Here we go. So I got this really floral shirt. It kind of looks like leaves and flowers and it's like a greeny white kind of black color. It's got this little collar. It's originally from Papaya, which I've had tons of clothes from. It is 99% see-through, so you'd have to wear a top underneath it, but I thought this was really cool. You'll see it better in a video coming up when I do a YouTube short on it where I actually try the clothes on. Okay, the next item that I picked up wasn't really to my liking, but I thought I could sell it on Vinted because it looked too good to be true, for me anyway. So this was originally from George. It's a size 10, and it just caught my eye as a beautiful summery dress. Now it's not for me, but I know it will sell on Vinted, because of the style, the little collar and everything. These dresses usually sell like really well. And it's not too sheer, because a lot of sheer dresses don't sell. A lot of people like to cover up nowadays. But I'm gonna try it on, and then if not, I'm gonna sell it. So the thing is, for £1 you cannot go wrong. Okay, the next item I got is going to be really hard to show you. It is unbelievably big. It is from this brand, and I can't read that, so you're just going to have to look. It's from like Maze L.U. Ula Soleil, and it is the most gorgeous dress I have seen in a while. It is absolutely huge. So you're going to see this more in a YouTube short, because there's just no physical way of showing you this dress. It is just layers and layers of fabric, and it kind of reminds me of the kind of dress you should be wearing in like France. It is really cool. And down the middle, it has this middle bit where it's a different color. I don't know if you can see that. It has a bit down the middle that's a different color. And then each side, it has this really cool print. So it's like an 18th century dress, French style, mind you, where it has the bit down the middle that's different, and then each of the sides. You'll see this more in a video, because it's just unbelievable how gorgeous this dress is. So if you want to see this dress, you're going to have to wait and see it on YouTube, because it's just not possible to show you. But it does have the middle bit, and it looks gorgeous. You'll see that coming very, very soon. Stay tuned for it. Okay, couple more items. I got a mug from the Cancer Research Store. And this is actually going to be my son's Christmas present. It's a pig mug. His nickname is Piggy. My youngest son got him a mug recently that's in the shape of a pig. And I also decided to get one because he's actually moving house. He's took another house, and they're moving in like a couple of weeks. So they'll have not more space, but it'll be more better laid out, and it's out of town as well, which is always good. It's a bit quieter then. But I got this to go on their little shelf, because his nickname is Piggy and always has been. So I got him this, and it's got little feet so it can stand. I mean, how cute is that? Look at that. He'll probably never use it, and he'll just have it on the side, but I thought it was too good to give up. It was £2, which isn't bad. Okay. I got another dress. This was from the Children's Society, and I paid £2.49 for this one. I paid a little bit more for this one. And it's this gorgeous, again, a little bit floral, really cute design. But it looks like it will fit like a glove, because it's got a bit of a cinched waist as well. And it really does look really cool. It's got that polyester feel as well. But it'll be cool because it's summer. I don't know who I didn't see a label or anything. Again, I think it might be an unbranded one. I didn't see a wash label or anything. And in it, all it had was, didn't really have anything, but it's cool anyway. And I think it looks quite nice. Does it say? No. No, nothing on it. But I thought it was cute. So, I paid £2.49 for that. That was actually reduced from, should have been £4.99. They currently had a 50% off sale going on. So I bought that. And then the last item I bought was How to Read Buildings. Now I know what you're going to think. Why on earth would you buy that? Well, actually, I love architecture, especially Gothic architecture. And this talks about everything from religious buildings to castles, palaces, and it goes through and it shows you lots of different interiors. It shows you walls. It shows you early Christian decoration like gargoyles and stuff like that. Talks about Romanesque. Talks about Gothic architecture. Talks about the Renaissance and Baroque, and it goes through all the different art styles, neoclassical, and it talks about Venetian, Victorian, modern, and it goes through all the architecture in a church as well, architecture in a building, a castle, a palace. It talks about towers, it talks about Greek and Romans, and then my personal favorite, it talks about Gothic architecture, steeples, columns, you name it, it talks about it. And I picked that up to have a good read and have a look. It talks about buttresses. It talks about shapes, the looks, the colors, the style. And it's How to Read Buildings is a practical introduction to look at and appreciate architecture. It's a guide to reading the historical architectural clues that are embedded in every building, key characteristics and structures dating back from every period from ancient Greeks to the present day. And I paid, I think it was 50p for it, or £1 in the end, because they also were reducing stuff, and that was at the, I think it was Children's Hospice or Children's Society, can't remember which. And that was everything I picked up. So I got a couple of books, got a mug, I got a bountiful of dresses. I think I've got 9 altogether. I'm going to try them on, make some YouTube shorts, some Instagram shorts, some TikTok shorts, try them on, either veto them and sell them on Vinted, or keep them and they'll go into my personal collection. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to like and subscribe and follow the channel, that would be amazing. If you want to support the channel with a PayPal, Super Chat or Super Thanks and become a member, all of your money goes towards buying more of these clothes so I can show you them, sell them, or even keep them for my own personal collection. I love you all, and I will see you all very soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.